Sleepyhead Productions.
How's it going, everyone? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be solely covering what's going on with Cryptopia. I'm also doing another separate video straight after this in regards to Electronium and what they've been up to recently, because we've got some news from them. They've been releasing a couple of things. So yeah, I'll get into that in a separate video. I just don't really want it to dampen the topic that I want to talk about today. Also, I'm going to be doing a 5,000 ETN giveaway for reaching 1,000 followers on Twitter. I know it's not a lot, but at the end of the day, it's still something, you know. 5,000 ETN. All you got to do to enter is comment below this video your ETN address, and at the end of, let's give it a week today. So next Thursday I will do a draw and send the 5,000 ETN to whoever wins it. So good luck, everyone. Comment your ETN address down below. Make sure you're subscribed and you like the video as well in order to enter. So like, subscribe and comment your ETN address down below. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So what I'm going to be talking about today is Cryptopia and what's going on with them. They've recently announced, they announced 2 days ago that they've just appointed Grant Thornton as liquidators. They have gone into liquidation. They're going to be closing up shop, and a lot of people were quite surprised by this, considering they tried to give it a go after the hack. And I'm going to be talking about today what my views are on it. I'm going to be going into the details of what has been posted on the Grant Thornton website, and what people that have funds in Cryptopia at the moment need to be doing. And the reason why I'm covering it is because it does affect ETN holders quite heavily. There's a lot of ETN holders that had their ETN on the exchange. I know there's the whole, if you don't own the private keys, it's technically not your crypto. I understand that point, but at the same time, people were trading their assets as well, and that's why they would have them on the exchange to begin with, because it's on that exchange. You need to be able to trade it quickly and efficiently. If you need to keep withdrawing, depositing, not only are you paying unnecessary fees if you're just going to trade it anyway, but it's also time consuming. You may miss out on opportunity on a trade that you might make. So Cryptopia have appointed Grant Thornton as liquidators. They also tweeted, please do not send any deposits via Cryptopia. And the first thing I'm going to say on this is that I think it was very irresponsible of Cryptopia to allow depositing back into the exchange in the first place. They should have just kept everything closed off until they knew they could operate again. And now a lot of people have ended up redepositing back into Cryptopia for them just to say, oh yeah, but now you can't withdraw it and we're closing up shop. So now a lot of people are very worried about their funds. I think that is I think it was a very dishonest and a very inappropriate and irresponsible, quite frankly, just irresponsible thing for Cryptopia to do. Obviously, the hack happened. We don't know what happened in regards to the hack, who it was or anything like that. So my sympathies go out to them for that. But at the end of the day, they should have had sufficient security. They should have had sufficient protocols in place to deal with those sorts of incidents, and they should have had some sort of insurance or something like that to cover losses if something like that happens. I know insurance companies will probably be a bit like, oh no, we're not touching your cryptocurrency, but they should have had something in place. You know, you have a disaster recovery plan if you lose data, etc., and things like that from a cybersecurity point of view. You have disaster recovery plans. You have protocols in place to deal with malicious attacks, hacks, loss of funds, etc. So that for me is it's quite annoying that they've been irresponsible to allow people to deposit again because they would have known to some aspect whether on that there's a chance that they wouldn't be open, that they wouldn't be able to continue operating. Yeah, they tried to cut the costs down, but they knew that there was a chance that they would go into liquidation and that they would have to close up anyway. So to allow deposits is just irresponsible. If we go to the Grant Thornton webpage, I'll put this in the description. Anyone that has funds, not just ETN, but any funds on Cryptopia, go check this out. It's on their press release. So David Rusco and Russell Moore from Grant Thornton, New Zealand, were yesterday appointed liquidators of Cryptopia Limited, a New Zealand cryptocurrency exchange based in Christchurch. The highly publicised hack on Cryptopia's exchange in January 2019 had a severe impact on company's trade, despite the efforts of management to reduce cost and return the business to profitability. It was decided the appointment of liquidators was in the best interest of customers, staff, and other stakeholders. The liquidators are focused on securing the assets for the benefit of all stakeholders. All stakeholders mean customers as well, because all stakeholders are anyone involved in the organisation. It doesn't have to be a board of directors or anything like that. It's anyone that has a sole responsibility, you know. We are all stakeholders. Me as a student, I'm a stakeholder at the college because what I do matters. Same as customers are stakeholders in a business because obviously they're using services. So that means that the benefit has to benefit the customers as well. You know, I don't think they are legally allowed to just take your funds and sell them on. It's just not right. While this process and investigations take place, trading on the exchange will be suspended. We realise Cryptopia's customers will want to have this matter resolved as soon as possible. We will conduct a thorough investigation, working with several different stakeholders, including management and shareholders, to find the solution that is in the best interest of customers and stakeholders. I think customers should be involved in this process as well. It's not just about the management and shareholders, it's also about the customers. And it shouldn't be just down to the management and shareholders what the solution is for the customers. The customers need to voice their opinions as well. That's my opinion, says David Rusco. Given the complexities involved, we expect the investigation to take months rather than weeks. So this is going to drag out, unfortunately. The liquidators are also working with independent experts and the relevant authorities with regards to the company's obligations. So that will be obligations to the shareholders, obligations to any stakeholder within the business, obligations to their customers as well, because they've already broken the obligation by getting hacked in the first place. You know, you don't have an exchange with digital assets and things like that and not be secure. That's just the way it goes. They've already broken one obligation in terms of my opinion on that. Grant Thornton will be contacting all customers and suppliers about its appointment in the next few days. An initial report will be available on New Zealand Company's office website next week. No further comment will be made until more information is available. And then there's some media inquiries. Any customers of Cryptopia that have assets in there that want to gain some more information, there is a new email address that they have created called liquidation@cryptopia.co.nz. So pop them over an email to see if you can try and get some more information in regards to that. So it's going to be a lengthy process. By reading this, it looks like that they need to try and come to some sort of solution to benefit everybody. Obviously, it's not going to benefit. It's not really going to come out much as a benefit. But I stand by what I say when I say that they shouldn't have reopened deposits in the first place if they knew that they weren't going to. That even if there was a 0.1% chance that they were going to go into liquidation, they should have done the responsible thing, because they have a duty of care for their customers and their stakeholders and their shareholders, to make sure that to make sure that they're not going to be losing their funds, etc. You know, customers are now going to have to go through this long process of trying to get their funds back. And I think I read that there are other cryptocurrencies that are now in contact with Cryptopia to try and get their funds back for their users. I'd love to see Electronium jump on this as well and contact and help Cryptopia achieve this. Because at the end of the day, yes, liquidators will need to figure out how Cryptopia are gonna go through the liquidation process and write off whatever assets they have and things like that. But I don't think it should be down to the customers' funds that make up that money. Obviously, Cryptopia have been making money via fees, whether they've just been renting property or they bought property, physical property, like their place of business, their address, and obviously equipment and things like that as well. So that to me is what I think should happen. It depends how much they've got to come up with. I mean, obviously they've lost a lot of money in the hack anyway, so people are going to be shaft over it anyway. But I thought I'd do a video and get my opinion out on this. Let me know what you guys think could happen in regards to this. Let me know if you've been trying to get in contact with Cryptopia and they've responded, if they've not responded, etc. I know it's a really crap thing, but we've just got to kind of live and learn from it. Luckily, I didn't have anything in Cryptopia. I stopped using Cryptopia months ago, even before they updated their website. But it just goes to show that this space needs regulation, because otherwise these sorts of things are going to happen. Places are going to go out of business, and customers are potentially going to go through a long battle to regain their funds, and that's just not fair. Especially when they shouldn't have reopened deposits in the first place, in my opinion. That was just a solely irresponsible decision for Cryptopia to make. So if you like this video, give it a like. Well, even if the content is not something you like, because it's a crap subject to be talking about. If you could give this video a like, I'd really appreciate it. Comment your ETN address down below for your chance to win 5,000 ETN. I know that sounds pathetic, considering people are going to be very much down, so apologies if that comes out quite weird. But comment your ETN address down below. I'm also going to get another video out in regards to Electronium very soon. I'm either going to release it the same day or tomorrow, but it will be filmed straight after this one. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out.